let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about the butterfly effect, how to naturally raise your testosterone, your human growth hormone, and make your penis bigger. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. All right, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, tell some friends. Of course, give me that thumbs up like Arthur Fonzarelli, so I say hey. And of course, follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat. I'm YOUNGDAYGO. And that's right, in this video we're talking about the butterfly effect, because you know what we're all about here in the BCC, the Big Cat Consciousness, the Big Cat Collective, where I help you manifest a bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder penis, help you naturally raise your testosterone and your HGH. I'm a spiritual guide and a mentor here to expand your mind and increase your size. So without further ado, I'm here to tell you about the butterfly effect. And yeah, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I had to hit you with the Muhammad Ali, giving you a piece of positivity, because that's how I always like to start my flow every single day. You know me, following that Wu-Wei flow, the path of least resistance is how I go. Doesn't matter about how I do it, what the order. This way I get out of my own way and I enjoy the ride along the day. And essentially that's where I'm at right now. But you know, before my feet even hit the ground, every single day, you know the sound. Go ahead and take this breath with me. I got a shot today. I feel beautiful, because gratitude is the attitude. You got to be in that gratitude, attitude, receptive mode to really let it grow. And I'm right here grateful for, you know, I just had me some Detroit style pizza. You know how it is over here. And a lot of you might not even know about it, you know, because it's either Chicago style or New York style. And they just throw Detroit out the mix because it's a square. But, you know, if you guys never had one, I tell you what, you know, I prefer it over Chicago. And yeah, I'm sorry over there in the Chicago, I don't know what you're talking about. Square pizzas and pizza. But you know what? If you're Sicilian, it's Spinjuni. And either way, you know, food is just something that people can argue, you know, whatever they want to do with it, you know what I mean? As long as it's making you feel good, that's really what it all comes down to. And there's so many sides to every argument you can be on. There's going to be ones that tell you pizza's a beautiful thing for you. There's going to be other ones that tell you that it's no good. There's going to be others that tell you that why it's Chicago to New York or whatever. Essentially, it all comes down to in here. Which is why I say, if you want beauty to appear, you got to keep this clear. You got to be a clear conduit for growth. And when we're talking about the butterfly effect, what we're essentially, you know, if you've seen the movie with Ashton Kutcher or ever heard the whole the philosophy about, yeah, something about a butterfly's wings or something, where basically if you do something in the past, you can change the present. Well, essentially there is only now. So right now is the only now that you can feel. So if you're getting lost about something you did in the past, to me that's you know, that's no good, you know, either way. And that really is what it all comes down to today, because you know, I said something the other day that really resonated with me in my my Super Bowl video, and that whole Mahomes magic, man. I seen that when I was in the grocery store today, and it said Mahomes magic, and that line was like, I feel like that was like the power of yesterday in the whole Super Bowl. And I was really happy that I actually got to watch it, because usually I don't. And you know, I was grateful that I even got to see it and be part of that experience. And like I say, there's pendulums behind every type of activity, especially sports like that. And that is something that you got to feel the magic, and Mahomes' magic was real. And like I say, man, I don't deny science, but I don't discredit magic. And we're all magic, we're all divine, and the universe is on our side. So never forget that, because essentially when you're going with the whole butterfly effect and the whole scenario of, all right, you did something wrong today, you got to take a couple steps back and not worry about, you know, stepping on cracks and, you know, the maloika and all this other type of superstitions. And technically, today's the day of the Kundalini, believe it or not. And you know me, the Kundalini linguine, and like that's something that I'd like to make some pasta. It'd be super lit, you know what I'm talking about. But either way, if you follow the moon horoscope, you follow your horoscope, The only thing that matters is really in here. And if you're somebody that's diehard, like I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Capricorn game. Like if you really follow your horoscope, I mean, that's your own business, you know what I mean? But it really, what it comes down to is who you are anyways. And you don't need to wrap yourself into, it's essentially you're throwing yourself into another group when you're following your astral chart. And I know there's more power and belief to it because essentially there's energy and, a whole bunch of collective power and belief behind the reason of why. And I'm not here to deny it and say that it doesn't exist. You know me, I feel all truths are true. You just got to find the ones that make you. But I just feel that you don't need to get lost in the whole, the whole way of the flow to help you grow. And, if you really feel like, oh my God, my horoscope says it's going to be a no good day, and you think it's going to be no good, and no good things happen, I mean, who do you got to blame? And then on the other side of the ticket, you got, the most profound Kundalini energy type of day, and you got a whole bunch of monkey wrench activities coming your way, and you're like, what's going on? It's supposed to be streamlined butterfly. You know what I'm talking about here? I had to hit you with that Robert Duvall, Nick Cage, Gone in 60 Seconds. Donnie, Laura, Donnie. Okay, let's ride. Okay, you know me, I had to get me a quick, Gone in 60 Seconds in there. You know me, I'm a movie buff, and like I say, the smile is divine. It's made inside the mind. Anytime that you're smiling, you're doing something right. You ain't got to worry about a butterfly, or if you did, whatever you did today, and don't be mad about the mistakes or anything that you did, because all you have is right now. And essentially, you're creating your own reality as you go, and you're creating your own prison. I created my own prison. Yeah, I don't know. Had to get you with a Creed flow real quick. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to create your own prison over your past mistake. You can learn from them, grow from them, but you ain't got to let it put you down and keep you there permanently if you let it. Because you, me, or nobody's going to hit as hard as life. But it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how it's done. Now, if you know what you're worth, go out and get what you're worth. But don't go around pointing fingers at him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You know me. I had to hit you with a Rocky Balboa. Getting me pumped, getting me growing. Just had me a huge Detroit-style pizza. Gonna get me a pump. Coming back from the gym just to share with you the mind and muscle connection. Show you that it's real. Show you that it's all the feel. It has nothing to do about how many sets, how many reps, what you're eating. All that matters is putting the mind into the size, because it's your mind that does it. Paramahansa Yogananda wrote a magical book called The Autobiography of a Yogi. Brought yoga here to the West, making people be their best. And when we're talking about that, Steve Jobs read the book and intended on all of us to read it. And he says that famous, beautiful quote that the people that believe they're crazy enough to change the world are the ones that do. And I really feel that. And just like this pump that I got going and growing with that pizza, carbs, and everything inside of me, that's just making it come to life. Because I just came out of that gym right here at Detroit Rock City, naked in a chair, long hair flowing, skin glowing, body growing, spirit knowing I'm doing something right. And I'm here to share with you the secrets that make you the best you can be. And like I say, every time that I'm getting a pump, and I like to say some positive mantras, the one, I'm so happy and grateful that my huge, beautiful muscles are growing bigger, harder, stronger, more defined, abundantly. I'm so happy and grateful that my huge, beautiful penis is growing bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder, abundantly. And then I am magic, I am divine, and the universe is on my side. Never forget that. Any butterfly effect, all that matters is the universe is here for you. Just like I say, whenever you're gonna get that one last rep out, go ahead and shout if you got to, but say it in your head. Just feel it as you grow and feel the explode and say, I am magic, I am divine, and I can increase my size. Oh yeah, 2020, getting it lit, getting it growing, getting it flowing. It's a beautiful thing. Whew, you gotta love it. Whew, and for that, I say salute. Oh yeah, antifreeze. It hit you with that, Suburban Commando Hulk Hogan reference, you know what I mean? You gotta give credit where it's due. And for that, I'm gonna crack me a beer. Stone Cold Steve Austin style. What? What you say? What? Shut up. And like I say, honestly, this is some good beer. And I'm very grateful that I got it. I got some lemon in there so I keep it high vibe. You know how all the holistic gurus will always tell you that, oh yeah, like I drink lemon water because it keeps me grounded and high vibe, and I need to. I'm just busting. You know what I mean? I'm just teasing. You know what I mean? To each their own. Lemon is the beautiful thing to have, and I feel that light beer is pretty much water anyways, and of course there's natural things in it, and like I say, no matter what side of the argument you're on, you can find positive and beautiful things about putting beer into your body, and then you can find a whole nother system of why you shouldn't be doing this and why it's bad, and you just got to choose the ones that you need to believe, because essentially no matter what you're doing, how you're doing, I'm doing beautiful, but whatever it comes down to, it's all you that's going to make the choice. So like if you're going to go with this whole butterfly effect, like if I didn't do this back in such and such day, then I would be here today, or if I did this, I would have invented Uber, and I had to throw a Gary Vee to chuck you at you. And then why didn't you invent Uber? You know what I'm saying? But be as it may, you don't blame anybody for where you're at today. You only take advantage of the now, and that essentially is what the whole butterfly effect comes to me. And like I said, when I was talking the other day in my whole Super Bowl video about how San Francisco, I was really feeling that, they don't need the win as much as Missouri, because I feel, this is just perspective based, that more people choose to live in San Francisco. I feel more people, like they're not choosing to go live in Branson, Missouri. No offense. I'm in Detroit Rock City. I mean, it takes a specific person that's going to choose that in the facade of this reality. But if you're going beyond and say that maybe in a higher realm that you chose to live where you live, and that you chose to live in, Ohio or Beirut or Lebanon or, Alaska, wherever you happen to be, and you might feel that you could be trapped there or whatever, maybe, just maybe, it was your choice at a higher end, and you're here to figure out what you got to do, either to make the best of it or to progress and travel. Because I feel that essentially that is the most, beautiful experience you can have to experience at all. I mean, that's really what you want to do. There's just so many flavors and so many things of life that you don't want to just all do it in one spot. If you got the opportunity to be everywhere like that, let's do it like that. And that's what I'm intending to do, and I'm intending on growing and showing people how to become the best versions. And I feel that we're all connected at a deeper level. And regardless of, what your ego beliefs are, or whatever your, how you were raised to believe, I feel that, you have a right to every belief you have. And, if you feel, like I said, there's so many different types of ways to this. You got people that believe that, you choose the way you come into this world and you choose the way you exit this world. And I know that might sound, very, like, how is that possible? Like I say, anything's possible. You know what I mean? I don't rule out anything. You got a right to your right. I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. And like I say, my whole philosophy, if you come with energy and you come with love, you can do no wrong, man. So I got to share this matrix hack every single time, man. Because like I say, man, we might all live on the same planet, but we all come from different worlds. And as long as your world is coming with love, coming with energy, you can do no wrong. Whether you believe that you chose to be here, whether you believe that you're living a past life, or if you're going to go see Jesus Christ, or whatever you feel, you know what I mean? If you feel like it's all karma, if you feel that, you're going to poof and appear in another life, another dimension, you're going to exceed and be in that fifth dimension, whatever, where you're eating space vegetables that some of these guys are talking about. I don't rule out anything, man. It's all, all truths are true. Like I say, as long as you're coming with love, you can do no wrong. And that's why I got this heart pumping on my chakra system, just got it going, got it flowing, got that third eye just roaring. I'm open, I'm lit, you know what I mean? I'm lit on life. And when we're talking about love, we're talking about sharing the fact that you have the chance to change where you're at any given time. So even when you hear somebody on the phone, just, you know, whoever they are, if somebody just comes across your mind at any given time, especially when you're around friends and family, you really got to take a break, take a couple steps back and listen to what I'm saying. And especially when you're in a grocery store, wherever you're at, the gym, you're going to raise the vibration just by doing this simple matrix hack. Like I say, whenever you see that person, that soul, just intend on them to have a beautiful day, to feel love in some kind of way, and you go along your day and you just hack the matrix. You just made the world a better place. And I know it might sound corny or whatever, but it's essentially the simple things in life are the most beautiful, profound things. And you're going to find yourself, like, you know, more grounded and connected, however, you know, whatever words you got to say, however you got to stamp it, wrap it in a bow, and, you know, whatever it is to your flow. And like I said, use the words that resonate with you, the ones that make you feel as if I'm saying, you know what I mean? Whatever's really making you do this, that's what's making you do something right. And when you're going out there and you're spreading that love and you're changing the atmosphere, you're going to definitely be changing the way that your whole perception is. And you can consider that a butterfly effect. You know what I mean? Like, because you're changing the whole, you're changing the matrix. And like I said, man, the whole, like, this butterfly thing where, like, you know, if you did that, like, it's just so crazy. And, like, you know, crazy town butterfly, man. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar lady. You know what, I just had to hit you with that. I don't care, that song's still lit, and I'll still listen to that. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's a beautiful song. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you smile is what it's all about. And like I said, man, go out there and just really feel that you got a shot, you got some magic. I believe in who you are. I believe that you can do anything that you want. I believe that miracles happen daily. I believe that we're all open to receiving a miracle at any given time. You just got to just be in the receptive mode. And you know how I say, gratitude's the attitude. Just appreciate where you're at. Like Rocky Balboa says, you ought to count your blessings. You're still a healthy person. Or, you know what I mean? You know, just go with counting your blessings. Go with understanding that you're alive, man. If you got a breath, you got a shot. A shot at what? A shot at life. It's a beautiful thing. For that, I'm going to go ahead and say salute real quick. I got me a nice St. Pauli girl type of mug flow going. Oh yeah, it's extra high vibe with the lemons inside, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. And you know me, I like to, you know, joke, but honestly, I do holistic things all the time, man. I don't rule them out. And there's a lot of great things that you can pick up in every group of people. And to not have judgment on the way somebody lives their life is honestly one of the best tools that you can ever have. It's a technology in a sense, because you're taking yourself out of the whole ego body and you can learn from anybody. So don't forget that. It's something profound, man. You should write that down. Take yourself out of the ego body and learn from anybody, because people got lessons for you. And like I say, you can find a lesson in a movie. It's all about what you're tuned to. So remember, you got the power of the station for the manifestation, so you can better check your thoughts and understand that whatever's coming to you, like if you're having some negative thoughts come to you, really go ahead and be like, what's going on? Is this me? Because I don't think anybody needs to be a Grinch. But then again, somebody's got to be the Grinch, right? But be as it may, if that's not the way you want to live, then you need to walk away and understand we got to change the station and be like, you know what? I didn't like this country station I was listening to. I want to listen to some classic rock, man. I want to listen to some Lynyrd Skynyrd. I want to listen to some Van Halen. I want to listen to something that makes me feel something. Some Carlos Santana. You know how I go and how I flow. Or maybe you want to listen to some Ja Rule. I don't know what I'd say to say that, just to be, you know. But hey, man, I like Ja Rule. You know what I mean? Some Jennifer Lopez and some Shakira. I mean, hey, they did a super lit Super Bowl halftime show. I'm glad I got to see that. Glad I got to do a call back on that. And like I said, man, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm happy to be here today in this whole butterfly effect flow on a Kundalini energy. having me some pizza and me. That sounds like a name for a restaurant or a biography or something. Pizza and me. I'm sure somebody maybe wrote it. If not, like I said, all thoughts are floating around, and this station is receptive to everything. And that's why I have the power to help you manifest the best. And we're talking about that huge piece of meat, swinging at the knees, throbbing at the pecs, making you your best. We're talking about being the giants that we are. We're talking about heads in the clouds, not worrying about the gremlins at your feet. Of course, not stomping on your best friend's house, because we're just giants of love. We ain't worried about nothing. Have that huge piece of meat, throb to the pecs, give it a kiss. You know how we do them. Like I'm saying here, man, if you want any help with any further techniques that are manifested through me, and these are continuously ongoing, growing, and I'm continuously getting results, and I'm helping others with their whole manifestations of, having a, bigger, wider penis, man. And that's what it's all about, man. And, of course, being confident, being naked. That's my number one intention, to let you know that you have a beautiful body as is. And you got to remember that. And just being more confident in who you are, essentially, is what it's all about. The more that you believe in yourself, the more that you're going to feel it grow. And it's definitely going to show. And then I'm going to be able to show you the techniques along the way. We're talking masturbation for manifestation. We're talking joking, edging, Kegels, super edging, super Kegels. We're talking cock rings. We're talking workouts. We're talking aroused workouts. We're talking about a whole bunch of divine energy that's just rolling through me, that I'm helping you manifest the best, because I believe in the divine inside. And if we can all agree that there's cannabinoids inside to help you get the cannabis high, and that there's essentially divine steroids inside, then we can believe and make ourselves achieve and help ourselves grow and help ourselves flow, because I'm here to help you out, or I'm here to help everybody out. And I feel that we don't need to get lost in the whole scientific approach, man. We can just go right to the magical source that we already have. Because if you look into the past, into the divine, or whatever given time that is going, or whatever is, you look at the Roman era, the, whatever, the Egyptian times, and like I said, there's so many different, butterfly effect theories of what is, but you see that people were, jacked and juicy back then, and had some huge pieces of meat. And I feel that, some of them ruined some of the things in the Roman era. It's just my opinion. I feel somebody damaged the statues, but like I said, that might not be, that is subject. I mean, I'm on any side, but I just feel like, what? I feel like maybe the Michelangelo would have had it swinging at his knees. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? But maybe somebody did that to hack the Matrix. There's so many thoughts that you can go with that. So while you're thinking about that, think about this. Start spreading love. Start living from within. And always smile, man. Because whenever you're smiling, you're living at your best light. You're back to the source of what essentially we are. Don't forget, you came here from excitement. Your parents or whoever was having sex to make you, they were excited to bring you here, so you got to bring the excitement anytime you can. You were no mistake. You're a beautiful person. You're beautiful as is. I intend on you guys to spread some love today, feel some love today. I intend on us to grow, be the giants that we are. We're talking about growing huge, talking about channeling the divine, talking to Hercules, Priapus. We're having these gods inside release who we are and help us be the gods that we already are. So with that, I intend on you guys to spread some love, feel some love, be beautiful today. I'll be seeing you around. We got plenty more beautiful experiences to come. Make sure you guys are getting at me in the BCC. Check out my cat C, my wolf and my bear, always there. Taking care of the neighborhood. A whole bunch of cameos this year. Some travel is coming. Who knows what else is here? I really believe in this beautiful 2020 Pro. February is the month of love. You know how I go. So I'll be seeing you around. I'll see you. Take it easy. Peace. Love you guys.